I don't know if y'all can see me or not. Not much light in here. Hey, somebody. Well, hey, Sharon. How are you? Can you see me? Am I like real dark or anything? It just seems darker in here than usual or something. I know I don't have good light. You're peachy. Hey, Rachel. What y'all up to today? Y'all doing anything today? Oh, I hear crickets. Duane, is that you? Just vegging at home. What you got to do at 4:30? Oh, hair appointment. Listen, I need one. This little stuff right here is starting to grow out again. The rest of it, I don't know, still pretty short because she really cut it short last time. I got all of them done. We got 27 jars of jam, and then I saved some out to prep a pie tomorrow. And then I got 5 bags for the freezer. That's all right, Joe. I know what you meant. You don't got to retype. I don't care. Me and David went this morning when he got off work to get our plants and seeds for the garden. So we're hoping to get that started tomorrow. And then what we don't do tomorrow, we're hoping to do Monday. Hey, Lori. The tiller got fixed, so he's going to get that in the morning because the garden needs at least 1 or 2 more times over. Listen, I'm going to pick them already picked next time. Dave was prettier because they pick them. They get their first choice because they have a retail garden or farm. They pick on, and then they have the one they let you pick. And the one when we picked, it was all picked over by school children when we got there. So we had a hard time getting ours full. And when you go in their little market and look, the berries they picked are just beautiful red berries. So, and they weren't that much more expensive, a couple dollars. So I'm letting them pick from now on. Yes, Lou, it took them long enough. I told David, it's funny, he can get parts for everything he fixes off Amazon in 2 days, and it took them over a week or more to get a part they needed. He's still got to fix the lawnmower tomorrow. He got some parts that's supposed to be in today, so he can fix the lawnmower, and then we'll be able to haul our water, which he said if he don't get that done, if something happens, it's not right part or whatever, we can haul our water down there in on the back of the truck, because we'll take 5-gallon buckets of water and scoop out the water and put them in like tomato plant holes and stuff. And then we got a one of them oscillating things we're gonna put down there. Holly don't know it yet, but she's gonna do it like when it's dry, when it really needs it. She can take it down there and get one half of the garden, and then she can move it over and get the other half of the garden, because it's on a well. And he worries about the well running dry, which I told him they use more in washing clothes and taking showers than that little thing's going to use. June, Lori. That's a long time. Gosh, does it stay cold till then? It's cold out there today. I wore this and shorts, and I was cold. It was windy and cold. I thought so because the sun was out, it was nice, but it's chilly. I think I'm going to put my plants out today, though. My 2 succulents that I got that are like really big, and then my one vine plant that I keep killing because I kill it. Parts of it turns yellow, and I have to pick all the leaves off that turn yellow because I keep forgetting to water it, which having it outside out of mine ain't gonna help. And I still haven't planted my little aloe that I got from the churchyard sale. It's sitting out there waiting. A little breezy here too. Did you get? No, we ain't got no rain since what day me and Holly went picking. It rained on us when we was picking strawberries. It wasn't supposed to be not a lick of rain, and we got rained on. Low 30s this morning for Lori. Dang. I think we're finally out of the cold snap, unless one just happens to come in rogue. I look down through the next like 2 weeks, and there ain't nothing down in the 50s, up in the 80s, and it just gets higher. But no rain in sight. No rain in sight, which that's subject to change, but for now, there was no rain for strawberry picking neither, but all them little children took off running up under the picnic area. The field was bare except me and Holly and Jacob. Well, there's Joan in the house, the chicken lady. What's the chicken lady doing today? Chicken mama. I'm sure she's probably got a baby slung on her belly. Oh, my gosh. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Oh, I did say we was on my thing raining yesterday. Looked at the radar. There was nothing there. Gotta love NC weather. Exactly, Joan. That's what there was no rain up there for us, but there we stood. And Jacob, he normally loves to play in the rain, but he just wasn't having it out there in that strawberry field. And so he went and they got an umbrella. And when they got the umbrella, it quit raining. As Barney would say, Lori, here I am. We were watching Loaded Goat a while ago. Now in heat of the night's on, but I'm on here, so. Oh, the baby's in bed. Made the cake, put the plant starts out to harden off, and play date with the neighbors. Now trying to clean up. Always busy. That woman's always busy. Yes, that's what I say, Lou. It's a 3-layer fancy cake. Three-layer fancy cake. It's a cake more busy to make than I would ever do. Joan tackles all that stuff. I do not. I like it easy. That's what she said. Couldn't help it. Sorry. Uh, she said it keeps her out of trouble. I bet it might have been easy, but it was too involved. That's too much involvement for me. Too many steps. Three different layers of cake. Is it like two cakes and the cheesecake in the middle? The same cake on the top and the bottom and cheesecake in the middle? Oh, yeah. Joan over at Rise and Shine Suburban Homestead. You know Joan's Pointed Plate? Excuse me for slurping. But I told you I was going to do my weigh-in because I got up starting to do my get all my jelly stuff together and everything. Lemon blueberry cake, then a blueberry cheesecake, and then a lemon blueberry cake at the bottom, a lemon cream cheese frosting. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. I know she said on her live her brother finds stuff and sends it to her, and apparently he don't care how involved it is. He gives it to her and she does it. But I put on my thing we do the weigh-in because I got up yesterday morning and got busy getting everything out and ready for doing the jam and stuff. And so I got on there and weighed this morning. I am proud to announce I am down 5.8 and that puts me at 113.2. So yay me. Listen, I needed something good. The past weeks I've been having hadn't been that great. So I needed that boost. Thank you, Lou. Yay, Lori. That's right. Yay me. You know, you can be going along. Thank you, John. And you just stay bummed. You need a little boost. So I got that little boost when I stepped on that scale. I looked at it. I'm like, oh, yeah. It might be a day late, but we're doing weigh-in. But it makes you feel better. It just makes you feel more like doing something to keep it going. Do y'all find that to be true? Hey, Rhonda. I think when I have something good happen, it makes me want to keep doing what I need to do to make it keep being good in the weight loss department. Oh, yeah. You'll be in your strawberries too. It is. That is true. 8 pounds in less than 3 weeks. What? Did you dig out your core stuff, Lou? When you going to dig out your core stuff? But it happens. Oh, what you been working on, Rhonda? Vegetable garden or flower garden? Oh, okay. You think you're going to do it? Hey, Miss Sylvia. Oh, both. I don't have any flowers. Not a the only flowers in this yard are dandelions and like little weed flowers. I want you to know, I still, when I look at them dandelions, think about Flair. I think I should be gathering up and bringing them into her. I sure do. Because this is the first season of dandelions without her. Oh, I like sunflowers. Do you save them for the seeds or just plant them for the looks? Still waiting to hear from the scheduler? Well, Sylvia, they're not getting in no hurry, are they? Lou, kind of looking into doing DASH diet because my blood pressure has been a bit elevated. I'm old, 64, but my BP has always been good till now. Yeah, Are you on any kind of? Well, I shouldn't ask that. You might not want to tell. You knew what I was going to ask you. Hey, Kathy. You save them for the seeds. I didn't know if you save them to eat the seeds or to um, plant the seeds again. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Save them for seed to plant or save them for seeds to eat. And do you roast them? Is that what preserves them? If you're going to eat them, throw them in the roaster, roast them in the oven. Okay, Lou. So Lou says she's on a low dose statin, which she don't like. But what are you gonna do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna quit taking it like I did and let your doctor fuss at you. And I told her, I said, it made me feel like crap and I wasn't taking it no more. You can't stop taking medicine without telling me. I said, well, I don't know what to tell you because I did. And whenever she said, okay, she said, I said, I'm not taking statin. She said, okay, well, maybe another kind of statin won't do that. I'm like, well, I'm not taking statin. So she said, well, we're going to do some blood work. So we did my blood work. We let that statin get out of my system, right? We did my blood work. And she messaged me back. She said, your cholesterol is horrible. She said, give me another medicine. But guess what? It ain't a statin. So it don't make me feel bad. Who cares, Lou? Let him think that. It's your body. That's what I say. Your body, you'll say so. I was talking to my mom and she told me, she said that statins make her feel like crap. I said, well, maybe that's what's doing it to me. So I self-medicated. That's what my old doctor used to call it. He said, when I tell him I went off of something, he said, well, so you self-medicated? I say, yes. Lou don't give two shits. Hey, Carol. Hey, Rita. Oh, it's Rita's first live. Yay. I know you don't, Lou. That's me. Hey, Miss Julie. Anybody got any big weekend plans? I don't know if they do or not, Cheryl. I lost hair. Well, you can see I'm practically bald up here. But for years, I lost hair, just lost hair. And it just went just like this. And probably right after I had my weight loss surgery, my hair was falling out. And I started taking biotin. When it got in my system, it quit like that. Like that, biotin. Quit that hair loss. Well, you know what, Sylvia? It would help to know when the surgery is to know how long you got to lose that 10 pounds, wouldn't it? Yes, it's terrible. Get you some biotin, Cheryl. I'm telling you, I take one a day. I will never not take it because it nipped my hair shedding in the bud. Yep. Because I used to have hair, but the older I get, it fell out. Look, I don't know. My mama's got hair like that. Hers is finer than mine. It's good stuff, Sylvia. I used to call it biotin. And I heard somebody pronounce it no, I used to call it biotin. And I heard somebody pronounce it biotin. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that sounds better than biotin. Now, you know, that's one thing. It has not helped my nails at all. My, oh gosh, Cheryl, I couldn't tell you. It might be CVS brand or one I got at BJ's maybe, or I don't know. It's I can see the bottle in yonder, but I can't think of the brand. Yes, Rhonda, do. But it does not help my nails at all. My nails are they just bend. They're just thin. It hadn't helped them a bit. Just my hair. Now I need to know what to take to quit having such dry skin. Oh, maybe I need to add some collagen. Joan takes collagen for her hair and nails. 10,000 milligrams. I do not know what mine is. Listen, I know some people put some collagen peptides in their coffee. Does any of y'all do that? They're expensive to me. I think they're expensive. But I don't want to mess up a good cup of coffee. In fact, chance I'm going to put it in a glass of orange juice and drink it. Do you, Roberta? What do you put it in your coffee? Can you tell? Or does it just dissolve? Can you get like a mouthfeel from it or anything? No taste. Two cups of coffee is all you have, Lou? No, ain't nothing. If I only had 2 cups of coffee, ain't nothing touching my 2 cups of coffee. No, sir. Okay, so Laura uses Sam's, the members mark, 10,000. Okay. And then 1 scoop of the plain collagen in her coffee. And she says no taste. And Roberta says just dissolves. I don't know. I'm scared to do it. Because, they say that Metamucil or whatever it is, it just dissolved in your whatever. Put it in your coffee and it don't. Yes, I can tell. So, but Lord, Lou, if I only drank 2 cups of coffee a day, I couldn't do that. I got to have more than that. Do you just limit yourself, or did your doctor tell you to limit yourself, or do you just do that for your own purposes? Oh, yeah, Cheryl, I at least drink 5. You know what? I use coffee almost as a cigarette. When I was just picking it up there to take a sip, that's when it just dawned on me the way I was picking up that cup. I think I use coffee as a cigarette. When I want to sit down and start doing something, like say I'm gonna come back here and start working on my menu, I've got to have a cup of coffee. I don't care if I just had one. I've got to have a cup of coffee right here. When I'm doing live with y'all, I got to have a cup of coffee. When I'm filming weigh-ins or just talkie videos, I got to have a cup of coffee. I associate things that I do with cups of coffee. And it's just like when I used to smoke, there are things I still want to smoke. There are things that I associate with smoking. When I do that, I need a cigarette. So I think this just replace cigarettes, which I'd much rather have my half and half than a cigarette. Lou, there's half and half in every cup of coffee I drink. I put some of that powder in there first to kind of soften it up, and then a splash of half and half every cup I drink. Oh, well, Sylvia, let us know on the Facebook group if the scheduler calls you. She might call you today, being Friday. She might call you today. The vital proteins. You got osteoporosis, Lori? I don't have that I know of. If I'm ever told to limit my coffee, I don't know what I'd do. I just don't know. Roberta, honey, preach. I ain't never counted my coffee neither, and I ain't going to. I think I thought I was going to at one time. I'm like, no. Even on a weight loss journey, there's still a life you have to live. Now, I've said that on my channel how many times? You might be trying to lose weight, but you still got to live your life and have some kind of enjoyment from it in the process. So look at that 5.8 pounds I lost this week. I did that, and I had all the coffee I wanted, and I didn't count none of it. So next week, I might gain a pound, and I will have had all the coffee I wanted and didn't count any of it. And this week was a good loss, and next week would be a gain. I'm not saying I'm going to gain. Hopefully, I'll lose because I really would like to get on a downward trajectory. But, well, Lou, if you like me, you can try to drink it black, but that don't help hardly work. Yeah, you do. You need more coffee, Lou. Oh, Rhonda's like that about her Dr. Pepper. You eat sugar Dr. Pepper or sugar free? I know that's right, Lori. 1 cup a day. There it is. Oh, you make the apple burrito recipe with the tortilla thing. Isn't that good? Oh, I hadn't made that in a, oh gosh. I need to make that. I've got some apples in there right now. See, I tried too, Lou. When I had my surgery and I did my pre-op diet, I had to be strict on counting everything. And so I wanted more than just the 2 cups of coffee that I allowed myself with the measured amount of creamer I put in it. And so, like the flavored coffees, I would drink black because at least it had a hint of something to it. But I'll tell you what, I've tried almond milk. I can't do it. It's too flat. I need some not texture, but some body, some kind of mouthfeel to my coffee. That's why I put a little bit of that powder in it, and then the creamer, because it just gives it just a little bit of mouthfeel. Now, see, my mama, she drinks hers black with sugar, and I drink mine no sugar with creamer. I'm going to tell you what, when I used to drink coffee, it was with flavored creamer, and I mean, it was sweet. I had just a little bit of coffee with my sugar. So just plain cream, half and half, has come a long way. Almond milk, coconut milk, cashew milk, nope, none of that, none of it. The flavored coffee is the only one I can drink. Black is the flavored ones. That's the only one, or with an almond milk or cashew milk or something in it, is the flavored ones. Oh, I didn't know they drank their coffee black. Well, look at you, Lou. You quick. Lou's quick. She found it, Cheryl. And see, I've tried that, Joan. I know a lot of people like their coffee with the protein shake. And I don't. I don't like. Now, I can drink it. Okay. I can't. It's like if I make my hot coffee and then I pour my protein shake in it, put ice in it, I don't like the way it tastes. But if I buy the cold brew coffee and I put something sugar-free in it, I can drink it. I don't know why. I don't know. But I make iced coffees rarely. I might drink 2 a month. You would think I would drink more, but I go for the hot coffee all the time. But when I do make my iced coffee, I use almond milk, but I flavor it with full fat flavored creamers. Right now I've got Dunkin' Donuts brownie batter and Dunkin' Donuts extra, which you have to add a little bit of syrup or something to it. It doesn't really have a flavor. And then that Bliss cream. Oh, now that stuff is good. But I can't drink it in my hot coffee because it gags me. I cannot drink sweet or sugar-free hot coffee. So I've just got some weird stuff going on with my coffee. Ooh, a pineapple. Tell us about that, Cheryl. Tell us. What do you do to the pineapple? I need to know. Yes, brownie batter creamer, Lou. It makes a good iced coffee, let me tell you. I have a Starbucks cup that I bought, one of the clear plastic cups with the lines on it. And so I'll put ice in it, then I'll put my cold coffee, and then I'll put my flavor creamer, and then I'll fill it to the top with almond milk. So it's not thick or rich or anything like that, but it's got a good flavor. But let me put that brownie batter in this hot coffee. I'll gag it. Oh, I'll throw it down the sink. I won't. I will not drink it. Isn't that stupid? So Cheryl, tell us, just canned pineapple in the can, pack this on juice. Do you do anything to the pineapple? Do you like put brown sugar on it or anything? Or trivia in my case. Sandy, pipe down. You and Joan are the tea ladies. Brother, Lori says, brother gave me a copy when Dad was in hospice. I was, ew, it's black. My brother suck it up and drank it like a true keg. And nope, need cream and sweetener. Hey, Miss Pat. Listen, Lori's having an anniversary this weekend. Yes, Denise is a tea lady too. But she's a cold tea lady. Joan's a hot tea lady. Sandy's a hot tea lady. I don't know if Sandy drinks cold. Well, Sandy drinks some cold drinks from Starbucks, but I don't know if they have tea in them. Sandy, are you going to make your passion tea? I'm going to make some because I got passion tea bags. I'm going to make some of them passion tea drinks. Listen, ain't that the truth, Sandy? The smell of coffee is just, oh my gosh, the smell of coffee. Yeah, the passion tea, you're going to have to make you some. Well, you do put your tea bags down in your water too sometimes, Joan. Oh, yes, Lou, you got to have the sweet tea. Good old cold sweet tea. I picked out a recipe. It's in one of my, I found it in a magazine or something, Sandy, and it is a copy of the pink drink from Starbucks, and it sounds so good, but it's not really the most. I don't think it's the most healthful drink, but it does use sugar-free. I think a sugar-free strawberry drink mix and coconut milk, which I think is the carton kind of coconut milk, not the thick, kind you make cakes and stuff with. But I'm thinking I might try that. No, I don't have any with zippers. I had some compression garments. That's good. They call them garments that were shaped. You know what a finger band-aid looks like? It's got two on each side, and it wraps around. That's what this one do. It wrap and crisscross around my leg, and I don't right off know the brand. I got them at the wound clinic. They ordered them for me. But socks, I don't know. I've quit wearing them, so I'm not really up on that anymore. It ain't gonna be the same, Sandy, but like Roy says, don't compare it to what you love and what you want. If it's good, just take it at face value and eat it or drink it. That's what you got to do. If it's good, then just drink it and put that other mango dragon fruit thing straight out of your mind. Oh, okay. Hey, Janet. Lou found the pink drink dupe. 2 tablespoons of sugar-free pancake syrup, swerve brown sugar, and a teaspoon of monk fruit. Oh. You mix that in the pineapple before you roll it up? Yeah, close similar, but not the same. Another pink drink. Look at there. Sandy, Lou's throwing up some pink drink recipes. But I'm going to make some of that passion fruit tea and put in the refrigerator. because I have some of those tea bags. I got some of those Peppered Chef 2-quart pitchers. I think that'll be good. Well, Cheryl, you got to have the. That's what David said. He wanted strawberries, like when I make him little pineapple cupcakes or get him an angel food cake or something. He likes strawberries on it. He said a little bit of, you know. Yeah, Sandy, are you ready for your trip? It's coming up. Cheryl, that sounds, I'm going to try that because I like pineapple. That sounds so good. Jacob comes in, he'll go to the refrigerator. I'll say, what you want, honey? He'll say, cream. So Holly will get a bowl and squirt some cream in it, give him his spoon. He's happy as a clam. He likes it, but he don't like it squirted in his mouth. That he does not like that thing. He does not like that. Oh, is it Monday? Is it that soon, Sandy? Well, I hope they don't have no storms because nobody want to be on a plane during storms. Oh, yeah, I got you, Sandy. Oh, a pup cup. Joan says she's gonna miss their Survivor text. Listen, I told y'all already. I ain't gonna bust y'all's bubble. I ain't gonna talk about Survivor because y'all like it. It's the same with eating. Whether you know the truth behind it or not, if you like it, you like it. There you go. Who don't, Pat? Oh my goodness. Who don't like whipped cream? Yes, everybody wish Sandy traveling mercies. I hope it's not calling for any storms like on the ship. I hope you don't run into bad weather on the ship. I'm getting chills. I kid you not, talking about you being on that ship. I'm getting chills because it creeps me out. Oh my gosh. Just rub them to death, Janet. That's the only thing I know. Rub them to death and flex them. Well, that's good, Sandy. I think if you flex them, and you know what you can do, I think if you try to, and I don't know about these things, but I think if you try to strengthen your calf muscle, that will maybe help stretch out your shin where the shin splints are. Do what David does. He does it sometimes when he's getting cramps. He'll go out there. We got a step down from the main house to the big room, what we call the big room. He'll put his feet, here's the ledge, the door face and whatever. He'll put his feet on there and then take his heels, go down, and that really, really puts a stretch on your calf. I mean, really. That might help strengthen the front as well. You'd freeze to death and then you'd pop back up icicle. Hey, Ann. Rhonda, me neither, girl. When you said flex them. Oh my gosh. It's not even claustrophobic for me, Lou. It is being out in the middle of the ocean with no sight of land and knowing what is under me. Oh my God, I could vomit. No. Oh, yes. Put that in there too, Cheryl. Boy, you got that thing down pat, don't you? Lori says, last time I watched Survivor was January 2004. We would watch it as a family before Jim passed, her first husband. I had a friend watch it with the girls after. I couldn't watch it anymore. Yes, I bet, because that was y'all's thing. I can see that, Lori. Yes, Janet. Rhonda says, no. I went deep sea fishing one time with my first husband. And I don't know how he got me to get on that boat, but he did. Well, I've done it twice, my first and my last. I'll go out in the lake on the boat. I will go out on the lake on the boat, but I'm not getting out in the ocean. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not going out in the ocean on a ship. That's exactly why I fly, Sandy. I don't fly. That scares me to death. Flying scares me to death. Oh, you're close to Lake Erie. So is Sebastian, my grandson. He's close. Nope, Lou. I used to with my first husband, and we used to. David had a boat, which we still have it. It's just old, nice, brand new motor on it, but the boat's old. And then when I got to where I couldn't get in and out of it, it's just sitting there and just But yeah, I've been on boats my whole life. Been on boats when I was younger. No, Anne, no. There's a lot of scaredy cats in this room. Scaredy cats unite. Listen, cause I like fishing. I like lake fishing. That's why I'll go on a boat. Listen, there was one time me and my first husband went to some lake down in South Carolina, I believe it was, and it was time of the year for mayflies. The mayflies was so bad, it was like a swarm of biblical proportions, and they just lit on you, flew all in you everywhere. I just got, because we had a blanket in the boat. I just got a blanket, laid on the boat, and put the blanket over me and let him fish because I wasn't dealing with it. It was terrible. The mayflies, the mayflies were terrible. When we went up there for Sebastian one time, all the way to where he lived in Ohio, we went to Lake Erie, and we went to a little seafood restaurant. I don't think they call them fish camps up there. And it was on Lake Erie, and what I don't know if they called theirs mayflies. They called them something. They were all over the screen of the outside. They were everywhere. It was terrible. Just walking, and they're just out there. Lori says she gets sick deep sea fishing as a young teen. I could have stayed with my mom on the nice sandy beach in Florida. No, I wanted to go with the boy. Listen, I feel you, Lori. Janet loves to fly. Girl, no. Sandy talking about close calls on the land and in the air, plus all the parts falling off. No, I have never flown, Pat. No, no. Yes, them mayflies are. Ooh, you don't want to either, Joan. You don't want to know about no daggum mayflies. They swarm you like locusts or something. I mean, it's just a you just can't see for all the mayflies. It's disgusting. Harmless other than the fact that they get on your last nerve if you're out in a boat with them swarming around. Yeah, no crashing. Well, see, a lot of mine it's a control issue because I can't control what's going on around me. Mm-mm. Them are, listen, what I don't like is them big old horse flies. You let one of them bite you, them suckers hurt. I hate getting flies in the house. They'll pester you to death. Yes, ma'am. Anne says she like her feet on the ground. Oh, I guess you did, Joan. Joan had to fly when her hubby got stationed in Hawaii. No, they're like Janet said, they're kind of skeeter looking. The old black flies used to bite you, Lori. Listen, and you talking about feet on the ground. I was sitting in here yesterday and I was on my chair, and Jacob, he likes me to do stuff so he can mimic. He mimics everybody. His mommy did this, started scratching. Well, he did that, started scratching. So he come up to me and he went like that because sometimes I'll laugh at him and I'll do like that. So I'd stomp my feet and I did like that. Well, he stomped his feet and we kept doing it back and forth and back and forth. Well, I was sitting on my chair and I had my foot just bent sideways. You know how you sit there with your foot just leaned down? He literally came up, picked my foot up, laid it down on the ground to do that. That's right. My birthday twin is not a fan of flying. Did you know me and Lori's husband, Ralph, have the same birthday and the same year? We are birthday twins. We are going to be 62 this year. Ain't we, Ralph? Ralph listening? If he is, hey. Oh, Deb. Okay, don't talk. Now I'm getting chills again. Wasps scare me to death. If y'all have seen some of my videos on the porch, a bee will buzz by me and I will just about nearly pass out, swatting and carrying on. I don't like a bee. I don't care what kind of bee it is. And wasps will hurt. We get them old dirt dauber wasps. Golly. They are, Janet. Oh my gosh. And Jacob is so funny. Oh my gosh, he is a funny, funny child. My birthday is July the 13th. We were born on a Friday the 13th. That's why Friday the 13th is lucky. Black cats are lucky. 13 is my lucky number. I got 13 and several different tattoos around. 13, just different places. He's reading in the other room. Will you tell him I said hey and happy anniversary? I told you happy anniversary last night, but tell Ralph I said it too. You got 10 years on me? Oh, Anne, you had that big of a reaction? Yeah, yellow jackets are evil. They're mean. They say, leave a bee alone. It won't sting you. Look at the yellow jacket crooked. Yes, he will sting you too. They do, Deb. I'm telling you, they do. We get them out there in the big room. Oh, that's cool, Rhonda. That's terrible, Anne. My brother's is in June. You had to rescue Piper from a bumblebee she was chasing last week. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people say leave the bumblebees alone, which is so funny because I got a shirt that says save the bees or something like that, plant trees. I didn't get it to save the bees because I don't care about the bees. I got it because it was cute and it fit. It was at the thrift store and it was cheap. But if you're a bee, I don't care what kind of plant you save. I don't care if you save the world. You're not coming near me. Hey and thanks. So, I don't do the bees. But we get them old dirt dauber wasps. And I think they will because we're not, that big room is not finished. And we have heavy black plastic on the roof, the ceiling. It's so, there's like a little place over there where it's down and you can get in our attic from the side. So bees and dirt daubers, whatever, can build nests in our attic and they can fly down in there. I see them dead even in the wintertime. They shouldn't even be alive, but they will get in the house. And I have been accidentally stung by one in a place I didn't know. And I went to grab there and it stung me. I put my arm on my armrest on my chair and it stung me. Them things will light you up. Oh, no, we're not about finished, are we? I don't know what time is it. I don't know. It don't say no be no food, Rhonda. Don't give me no guilt trip. Oh, Cheryl, are you leaving? Oh, okay. Well, you be careful, safe out there. We were supposed to keep. Joan, you crazy. You is crazy, girl. Well, them little honeybees can stay out in the garden as long as they're not out there when I'm out there. And yellow jackets are mean as the devil. Rhonda. Jason has one he calls Broody Girl, don't he? Oh, Christina. Are you Christina? Am I calling you the wrong name? Listen, if your name ain't your name, you could tell me 500 times and I will get it screwed up. But bless mom's husband is having a heart cath on Tuesday with stents. So everybody remember him. Okay, Pat. So, well, I threaten them, Ann. They look at me, I threaten them. So, when I was a kid, my mama and papa had a cabin in the mountains that he built. My papa built, and we was in the mountain. We wasn't just like some resort. We was in the mountain. The mountain was in front of us. They was cut up through the middle, and the mountain was behind us. We had to go down over the creek, back up, and then to the other side if we wanted to go around there and play. The little boys next door, me and them played all the time. I thought I was a boy. Anyway, so there was one time me and my mom and my brother was up there with them. I used to go up there with them all the time. And when I was before I turned a teenager, and then I thought I was too cool, But we were up there, and my brother, he come flying in the bedroom. Foreign object, flying object, flying object. That's what he was saying. We're all going, what? A bat had got in, and it was a stone. I called it a cabin, but it was stone. He built it out of stone. There was a bat flying around up top, and my mom got the broom and was going after it and going after it. But my brother was hollering, talking about flying object, flying object. It was hilarious, but we were scared of it. That bat flying around up in there. Jan, no, you didn't. No, I'm too scared of that. Oh, Sandy's got to go pick up Alyssa. Well, be careful out there, Sandy. Glad you got to stop by for a little while. Oh, Deb's mom's having knee surgery on the 30th. That's not long. Pray she does good. She's 76 and diabetic. Oh. What kind of surgery is it, Deb? Is it like a replacement surgery or like maybe meniscus surgery or ACL surgery? Oh, knee replacement. I didn't have anything. All I had to do to prepare for mine was to lose weight. And so I don't know of anything unless she can start, like, she can do exercise to strengthen her thighs, because her thighs are going to all of a sudden not be able to do what they were able to do on the 29th. This is going to completely change, and she's going to have to strengthen them again. So if she wants to start doing some exercises to strengthen her thighs, that would definitely help. I can guarantee that. Her hamstrings. Find some kind of squat exercises. Look up on the internet what type of exercises to strengthen your hamstring and your thigh, and have her do those. That will greatly benefit her. Listen, we used to play outside, and we had a Duke power light. One of the outdoor lights was back here in the backyard. My mama paid for it, so we wasn't sitting here in the pitch black, because it was just, me and her and my brother, and she wanted some kind of security. And we'd be out there playing on the driveway in the back, playing basketball, just playing around, and bats would just swoop you. I'll tell you what, them little things are fearless. We'd be out there sometimes making noise. We'd be like, shh, shh. Because, bats will follow sound. So we'd be out there, shh, don't say nothing. Listen, she's gonna love that knee, Deb, when she gets through the initial pain of it and physical therapy and all. She's gonna love that knee. She's gonna love it. If it weren't for that knee, I wouldn't have been able to take Holly and Jacob to the strawberry fields. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't have been able to walk. Ew, they had a bat bridge? Yeah, them things flying in your house. That is scary, Lori. I bet it was watching them take off, though, from the bridge. Oh, she's going to be able to put that walker up. I've already dispatched my walkers. One's in the big room because I forgot to take it out to the building. And my rollator, it's out in the building. I just covered it up just in case anybody ever needs it. I covered it up with a big old black garbage bag, but my cane's up. I don't need none of that stuff no more. Yeah, she'll love it, Deb. I just declare she will. That is a lot of bats, Janet. Rhonda, you had fruit bats in the barn. I know. Oh, we had a squirrel. We were fixing the house up because we gutted it and redid it, right? So David was he putting windows in? I think because he was outside the bathroom window and it was just a hole. It wasn't a window in there yet. And I was in here doing something and a squirrel just come flying through the middle of the house. Just flying through the middle of the house, and we're just like squirrel. So then we were out in the building in the big room one day, and we kept hearing it running up in the attic, running. So we'd open up the big door and we'd look. Well, one day I opened it up, and that squirrel went bouncing off the walls. I was out there with the broom trying to get at it. I tell you what, we've had some wildlife times in my lifetime. I had a mouse in the trailer. This was the new trailer me and my first husband bought, and then that's where we lived when me and David got married. So I had a mouse. Well, I had a built-in fireplace. There was a little where you did the flue. There was a little hole, and so that mouse, somewhere in the house, if he come up through the no, he couldn't have come up through the fireplace because we trapped him. He come up from somewhere and went through that hole where you turn the flue, and so I got a mason jar and put it up to the hole to try to catch the mouse, or at least keep him from going in the rest of the house. And I can't remember if I actually did catch him in the jar, which I think I did, because I couldn't have put a trap up in there. But Lord have mercy, the things I've done. Oh no, I've never heard of that, Deb. Light therapy? I've never heard of that. Janet says she had a big crow fall from our chimney into our basement when we first moved into the house, scared the heck out of her. Oh, called a neighbor because your husband worked. I'd have been calling somebody too. Oh my gosh. Did it survive, Pat? She had a squirrel in her chimney. Got stuck in the wood stove in the basement. Bless its heart. Yeah, I've heard of that, Janet. I didn't have that. I just made ice packs with water and alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and just that's what I used for my ice packs. Oh Lord, Deb, Lord, Lord, Lord. Damn, no. No. That's a hard no. Deb says she had a chicken snake under the couch cushion and slept on it all night. Passed out, don't even cover it, Janet. Passed out, don't even cover it. Joan said red light therapy is supposed to be great. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that. Well, now I lie. I see that red light therapy these girls show on that TV commercial where they got that funny looking white mask on their face. It's got the red light behind it. Have y'all seen that commercial? I seen it in yonder a while ago before I come in here. They look kind of funny. You got that right, Joan. Move out and let them have it. Snakes eat your flowers? I didn't know snakes eat flowers. I do know black snakes are good. They'll eat your mice and stuff like that. I had a girl I worked with at the trucking company, and back in the day when you have burner, a stove with the stove eyes and the burners, and when those stove covers became real popular, those metal stove covers where you get a little matching set for the theme of your kitchen and all that. Well, she went home and she took hers off, and there was a snake under her stove eye, just curled up, just right there. I'm like, nope, nope. Now, I will go. I don't want a snake in the wild. I don't want a snake in my house. But I will go to like Repticon, which is a convention for reptiles, and I'll hold all the snakes they got. I'll let them hang on my neck and hold them all day long. But in the wild, no. They belong in a controlled environment. Well, hey, Ron's Keto Cafe. What you up to? Yeah, I just don't want to see one. Like I said, controlled environment. That's it. I'll hold all the stuff they got at the Repticon. That's where I got Flair at a reptile convention. I got her pictures right here in front of me. That little thing, I miss her. Me and Jacob had a little lizard out here yesterday. We was on the front porch, and he was on the steps, and I have rails going down the steps, and he had his face up in there. He said, "What's that?" I said, "Well, I don't know. Let me come see." So I went over and looked. It was about tail, tip to tail, nose to tail. That long little green lizard. I kid you not. He would get up there on it, and that lizard would run around. And I got, rails. That there's a handrail, and it's got rails under it. It would run around the rail. When Jacob would go see it, it would run back around the other side. He would go see it, and he'd run back around the other side. It finally went down, went over, went on the other side of the rail, and Jacob went over there. He said, "It's Queen." I said, "Yes." He said, "I see its eye." I said, "Yes." They played that back and forth over on the other side too. It was pretty good about letting you get close on that. I got a really good picture of it, and Jacob got his face up to it, and then he would just go. It wouldn't run. It would just like move over to the other side. So they played that a little bit before he went off. Yes, they are beautiful, Janet. Oh my gosh, those boa constrictors, those big ones that are like that big, they're beautiful, and the way they feel. People talk about a scaly snake. No, snakes are smooth. Oh my gosh, ain't they, Janet? Just smooth. Oh my gosh, yes. I got pictures of me holding all kinds of snakes. I held and made friends with the tarantula guy, and I'm still friends with him on Facebook to this day. And he's the one that let me hold a tarantula, so I did that. Yes, Lou, they do. Deb say she was going to flip cushions from sleeping on that night. It was curled up between the crack of my arm. First, I thought, no way, it's a snake. I looked and got close to it to see it breathing. how, how did you get it out, Dave? Did you like get a stick or a bowl, or what did you? How did you get it out of your house? Like a bowl and a cover and scoop it up, or I don't know what I would have done. I would have been scared that it would have got away before I could have got it up to get out of the house, and then I wouldn't have known where it was, and then that would have like made me no. Tell me, do tell me how you got it out. Hey, Ellie. Oh, Janet. No, he did not. No, no. Oh my gosh. No, we still kind of chatting along. He killed it on the couch. Oh, I used to hate rats too. My niece had one, and she loved them, and she trained them and did all the rat things. You know, I mean, a rat, not a little mice. I've had mice as pets. I've had little Russian dwarf hamsters, real actual mice. I've had all that, but she had rats, and so she came one day. This is way back. This is my niece that has passed. Way back when she was young, and she came and she brought them. She brought them in her cage, and it was on her back. And I said, "Okay, well, let me see." And so I was able to like actually touch it and stuff, but used to chase him with earthworms. Janet, that's hilarious. A lot of people hate snakes. Oh, bye, Rhonda. I'm glad you got to come. Oh, now frogs are fun, Pat. Frogs are fun. Gosh, I'd have been scared to death. It would have. Yes, Deb. Oh my gosh. I'd have been scared that sucker would have flew off somewhere and been coiled up in the house somewhere. Listen, I'm getting hungry. Same, Janet. Same. Yes, that's what we always thought. If we touch frogs, we get warts. Damn! Don't even. Oh my gosh! Just don't even. Oh. Toads will pee on you. Listen, I used to catch them crawdads up in the mountains, the stream that was behind the house I was telling y'all about. Me and the two little boys, we'd go down in the creek and catch crawdads. That's good fun, good fun. Oh Lord, yes, bullfrogs. That's a nice fun sound. Them tree frogs too. Listening to tree frogs jumped out of your patio umbrella and peed on you. It is great memories. It sure is. Y'all have unlocked some good memories today. Boy, up in the mountains too. The little boys next door, I call them little boys because we was just kids. They had mini bikes, and so we used to ride mini bikes. Lord have mercy, that was fun. I ain't never eat a frog leg. My philosophy is if it tastes like chicken, just eat chicken. Ooh, Lou, had a poisonous tree frog pee on you. Okay, so you hate frogs, and number two, I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. Looking back, it was funny though. Hmm. Oh Lord, a neighbor that moved here from Alabama gave our daughter, who was 3, a baby snapping turtle as a pet. Oh my gosh. What a pet for a 3-year-old child. Ellie says she had a frog jump out of her mom's hanging plant on her head. She lived in Florida and they had a lot of frogs. Yeah, don't be jumping on my frog. Fish? Between chicken and fish? Oh no. I don't want to cross of chicken and fish. Mm-mm. I think I'll pass on the frog legs. Had a lot of peepers making noise. What are peepers? Tell me, Pat. I had a turtle when I was a little girl named Myrtle. Myrtle the turtle. Back when you could have turtles, you know? The little pet turtles. Released it back in the wild. That's probably a good thing. Are you serious, Joan? They had big frogs in Hawaii. That Jacob would say, big frogs. Look like dog poop. My gosh. Now that's a big frog right there. Pat, you need to tell me what are peepers. Uh-oh. Your mini bike didn't steer correctly and you crashed into a fence. Your older brother comes over, asks if I was okay, then kicked me as I hurt his mini bike. Golly. Excuse you for crashing, right, Lori? I was told I was eating chicken legs and it was frog legs. It didn't taste like chicken, but I'd never eat one again. Listen, I don't like that. I don't like somebody eating something and then all of a sudden they'd be told it's something else. I don't think that's funny. But listen, if y'all don't tell me what peepers are, I need to know in case there's something else we have. Now, I ate deer meat with my first husband. He was a hunter. Oh, they're frogs? And they're called peepers? We might just call them something different around here. Oh, cool. I should have brought a snack in here. I'm starting to get shaky. I used to like it, but I won't eat it now because I've been away from that for so long. I don't have it in my head to eat again. But it's good. I mean, we'd have it ground into hamburger, have the butcher add beef fat to it, you know. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. Now, see, that's just not nice. Oh, peepers are nosy. A neighbor had them in the pool that wasn't being used. Are you talking? Yeah, try it. It's a very lean meat. I used to make, now I'm going to tell you what, out of the tenderloins, and since we don't eat deer now, David's not a hunter, obviously. We don't have any access to deer meat. He's not going to eat it. But we had tenderloins, and this is where I come up with my recipe that I use now with pork tenderloin, which David quit eating pork, but he loves this preparation of it. But I came up with it with my first husband when he would kill deers, and we would have the deer meat was with the deer tenderloin because it's so lean. You can dry it out in a minute, and it's a good tender meat, obviously tenderloin, but there's no fat on it. I'm like, okay, I got to do something to not ruin this piece of meat. So I cut it in little medallions, about well, however big it was, but about that thick. And I marinated them in a leg roe. It's meat marinade, Allegro. A lot of game meat is marinated in that. And then I wrap a piece of bacon around it and put it on a broiler plant pan and broil it. And oh my gosh, some of the most delicious things you'll ever put in your mouth. So we do that with pork tenderloin now. It's delicious. Yeah, I don't like it at all, Joan. It's gross. It makes you gross in your mind. Like she says, she's got life-threatening food allergies, so it could be deadly. I just don't. I don't like. I don't care for that at all. It's not. It's not funny to me. Yes, Ellie, bacon makes everything taste good. But I'm starting to get shaky. I need something to eat. I have not eat properly today. It is not a nice thing to do. Not at all. Lou, you don't use colorful language. I do need a snack. I should have brought one in here with me. I'm starting to have to. I think I'm gonna have to go. Yes, I think I will say goodbye. It's 20 after. See, I'm starting to get shaky. See, I can before I even start to shake, I can feel it inside. Mm-hmm. I had some cereal. I didn't eat breakfast. We went to get our seeds and our garden plants, and I didn't eat breakfast. And I come home and had some cereal, and I've not had enough to eat today. So I'm getting. Oh, that sounds yummy. Okay, well, I thank all y'all for coming. We weren't a big group, but we were nice and talkative today. This was fun. This is how I need it to be all the time. Talking, 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 talking. Yes, I do. I'll probably go in there first thing and get a banana and a spoonful of peanut butter. That seems to do it. So, yes, we want me to go eat. So I'm glad y'all came. I appreciate seeing y'all. So I hope y'all have a good weekend, and I'll be filming um, garden stuff because I think we're going to get started to plant tomorrow. I hope so. Okay, everybody have a good weekend, and I'm going to eat. Okay, bye.